welcome to the Live in the D Green Room Monday edition. We're going to start with some musicality today.
That's right, because it's Monday, and that means we have a great Music Monday for you. We had the 313 band in, and they are exceptional.
And these kids playing jazz at such a young age,
But so proficiently.
And sophisticated too.
Very sophisticated. They took a song that's normally very melancholy, and
they put their spin on it, including we didn't get to play the entire song on air on Live in the D, but the bonus part about Local 4 Plus is that we can hear the entire song, including the bass solo. Here you go.
I'm excited to bring you our Music Monday guest today because listen to this. They are age 15 to 20. That's right, a quartet of young musicians called the 313 Group. Now they are chasing their passion in music, and they perform weekly at Motown Bistro in Eastern Market. Now with me we have Izzy Savides, Sam Melkonian, Hadley Rasnick, and talking to me on behalf of the 313 Group is Nate Topoleski. Good morning to you all, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
This is awesome. So you are all high school and college age students. So how did you just all come together? How did you guys come about?
We met at Burt's and the other jam sessions and open mics around Detroit, and Burt's was gracious enough to give us the opportunity to play every week.
Okay. All right, so tell us about your show at Motown Bistro.
So we play every Wednesday from 6 to 9 p.m., and we do everything from Motown tunes and funk to straight-ahead jazz, and it's open for everyone, and musicians are also welcome to come sit in.
Awesome, awesome. So what is the song that you guys are going to play for us today?
Today we're going to do an old Duke Ellington tune called In a Sentimental Mood, and we're going to put our own touch on it for you.
Okay, put a little Detroit on there.
Yeah.
All right, I got it. Now remind everyone where they can get more information about you, your performances, and see you all live.
Well, you can follow me on Facebook. It's just my name, Nate Topoleski. And you can also go to themotownbistro.com and make reservations and find out more about the band.
Very cool. Now, they are the 313 Group, and here they are now playing In a Sentimental Mood. Take it away.
time to start shopping, right? If you haven't gotten into it. Now we have some people that can help you shop and shop for good food through Taste the Local Difference. What is this, you ask? It's a guide. It's easier to watch it. They can show you better than I can tell you, but they really brought it to life for us today.
All right, here it is.
Well, two things you need for the holiday season: good recipes and great gifts. Now, what if I told you there was a way that you can get both and it all supports local and Michigan businesses? Well, let me introduce you to the Taste of Local Difference. Joining me are Paul Green, local food retail specialist at the Taste of the Local Difference, and Jermon Booz, who is an advanced classroom facilitator at the Detroit Food Academy. Thank you both for being with us.
Hey.
All right, now, Paul, I am going to start with you. What is Taste the Local Difference all about?
Sure. Local food, in short. We work with local food and farm businesses all over Michigan to celebrate all things local food.
All right, now what is the Local Food Guide?
So this guide is a once-a-year thing that we put out that is a list of all of our partners. There are incredible recipes and stories about the local food system.
Very nice. All right, well, speaking of local food, Jermon, you are going to show us a recipe using locally sourced ingredients. Now, what are you making here?
All right, today I'm making a peach and rosemary vinaigrette using our Slows jam. Over here I have beets and arugula, which I obtained from Keep Growing Detroit, as well as some horseradish that I'm using inside of my vinaigrette that I obtained from Nurturing Our Seeds. Quick plug, our program manager is also the owner and operator of Nurturing Our Seeds, Aaron. So quick little shout out. I'll throw that together really quickly.
Cool. Now, we've got the list of ingredients up there for everyone, so they can kind of follow along as you go together. So I think when I think peaches and horseradish, I don't always think those two could go together, but it sounds good.
Yeah, it's a good combination as far as mellowing out the sweetness of the actual peaches with a little horseradish. I'm adding a couple of other ingredients, including some garlic here, some apple cider vinegar, a little Dijon mustard to bring it all together. And it comes together extremely quickly. And again, we're just trying to utilize our jam, which you can put on spreads, you can use as a glaze, you can use for a number of items inside of your kitchen, outside of just using it on a sandwich, but it does grow great on the side of a savory sandwich.
And it smells amazing. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. It just smells really good. Well, now as you're putting this together, tell us what the Detroit Food Academy is all about.
The Detroit Food Academy is actually a 501c3 that's geared towards inspiring youth through culinary and entrepreneurship. So we bring in entrepreneurs who work inside the culinary field, and we also do cooking classes on a weekly basis. But it's basically just to give them an idea of what that world looks like. And yeah, I feel like we do a great job.
Okay, now what are you putting on top of this salad?
I'm finishing it up with some crispy lentils that I finished off in my oven. One of my favorites right here. And I also have some pumpkin seeds spiced as well. And then lastly, we'll top it off with some chives that we got out of the KGD garden as well. So
That
local.
Good. All local everything. And
All
it
local
smells
everything.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, Paul, you guys also have a holiday guide online.
We do.
What can people find there?
So it's MichiganLocalGiftGuide.com. This is just a small assortment of things we've got. We've got representation from Good Cakes and Bakes on Livernois.
Love that.
Mrs. Pruitt's Gourmet Cha-Cha, the Mushroom Hub, Detroit Jerky. I could keep going, but there are products from Calumet to Kalamazoo, Ann Arbor to Alpena.
I love it. I love it. So we're covering the whole state. All right. So now I see you've got, of course, the Slows Jam. I see Dessert Oasis Coffee that I'm a big fan of. I've had them on the show as well. Now, where can people learn more about Taste the Local Difference and the Detroit Food Academy?
Sure. Taste the Local Difference is at localdifference.org.
And Detroit Food Academy is DetroitFoodAcademy.org. Yep.
Very nice. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having
Where's
us.
my fork so I can dig into this side? It smells so good.
All right, today on What's the Buzz, the conversation was all about men, beards, facial hair, mustaches. Why? Because it is officially No Shave November.
That's my favorite month of the year. I have an excuse not to shave for the entire month, but the thing is you're about to see, we get into my beard a little bit and you know how I have to maintain it or whatever. But I am threatening you that I'm going to finish No Shave November by wearing a mustache and live in the D on TV.
And I'm like, don't do it. Your beard actually connects. You know how many men want to be you? Well, we had a great conversation about it, so here we go.
Well, this month is No Shave November, an initiative to bring cancer awareness among men and to encourage men to see their doctor for screenings and checkups. Now, this also brings up a perfect time to talk about facial hair. Now, joining us this morning are Jason Hall with Right Detroit, Local 4 style editor John Jordan, and to help me with the woman's perspective and opinion, Lauren Crocker, co-host of the Blaine Fowler Morning Show on 96.3 WDVD. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's get to the obvious question. Do you like facial hair? I will start it off and say yes, I like facial hair.
I'm a fan. I am.
Well, obviously.
I'm a big fan of the facial hair.
Okay, John Jordan.
Oh yeah, because facial hair can enhance a face. There's so many things that you can do to make yourself look better with facial.
It's like an accessory.
It is. So is gray facial hair okay, or should you shave it or dye it?
Absolutely. And I'm not just saying that because I have it.
Uh-huh.
I have to say I'm a little bit of an expert these days. I just judged a beard contest. And it is about color. It is about color. So that gray plays into that. So no, you don't dye or, no.
I don't think you have to. I like it. I think it looks good.
If you dye your hair, guys, you have to be consistent.
Okay.
So you can't just throw, hair dye on your head and then ignore this and your brows.
Right.
And there are products on the market that are gradual, like I think it's called Touch of Gray.
Yes.
So you shampoo it in your beard or your hair, and then you don't, end up
It doesn't
looking
look harsh.
Yeah.
Like you've got, what is it called, Bijan? You know what I'm talking about? Some people use that. And so your beard connects everywhere. So, you have a little extra swag in your
Very important that it does connect.
It's very important. It's very important. So now, if a man wears facial hair, how much is too much? Now, I have an opinion on this. Now, John Jordan looks intense. What do you think?
So, like that whole ZZ Top thing, right? I mean, that's like down to hit, that's a little much.
A lot
right?
much.
Because it doesn't flatter you.
No.
If I could grow it, I'd grow it.
Would you? How low would you go?
I've done almost 4 inches before. So it was down to here a couple of years ago. But I don't get the flow.
Lauren was like,
Oh yeah.
I don't want to ever think that there could be something coming back at me. You know what I mean? Food, small animals, like keep it together.
It's
Sorry.
additional hygiene.
Yes,
it is a
thank
hygiene
you.
thing.
Yes.
Grooming. It has to be well groomed. Jason, what do you think?
Well, I'd be hypocritical if I didn't acknowledge the fact that sometimes I get a little shaggy and I have a definite line here where it's white on my cheek and then it's dark underneath here, and it's pretty distinct. The people out there do not spare me their opinions on social media. They will, and when I shave completely, I don't even look like myself. You will never see me with a clean shaven face ever. So there's that.
All right, well, now let's get into the mustache. Is it dead? Should it come back? Just a mustache, not the whole beard situation.
It's very cool now. I mean, like all the young Hollywood mustaches are. You have to be. I think you have to know that they're cool in order to make it look cool.
Yeah, and take care of it, and if you want to have a mustache, that's work, right? Like you have to work at it, take care of it.
Yeah, it's all about the grooming. No matter what you're doing, I feel like with facial hair, it has to be well done. Hopefully your beard connects all the way. You know what I mean? Because that's a thing. That's a whole thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. All right, well, you guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yes, go beards. That's what I have to say.
Little Fu Manchu, little handlebar or something going on there.
Not handlebars. Don't do that.
What about the Amish or the soul patch? There's a lot of different things. A Van Dyke, a goatee. There's a lot of different things I could do. I could do the mutton chops where it connects to the beard.
That would be so weird. Just line
I'm gonna
up.
do something. You stay tuned. I promise.
Smooth lineup. That's all you need. That's all you need. Thanks for hanging out with us in the green room, you guys. We will see you on Wednesday. Of course, we'll see you on the show tomorrow, 11 a.m. right here on Local 4.